I thought I'd do a quick video today. I thought I'd talk about what is my most valuable Funko Pop, and I'll just show you and tell you a little bit about it. So, my most valuable pop, according to Stashpedia, is this fella. Yep. I'm sure you'll recognise him. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. There he is. I don't think valuable pops and your favourite Funko Pops should be sort of mutually exclusive, but I think this one is my favourite. I just love the way Hulk Hogan looks with his black and white NWO attire on, and the bandana. The shades look great. I think any pops that have got glasses or sunglasses on look really good. The only other one I think I've got with sunglasses on is Bret Hart, which I showed in a previous video. So yeah, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And I do have the box as well. I'm an out-of-box collector, but I do save the boxes, try and keep them nice just in case I decide to sell in the future, or maybe move house and I want to pack them safely. Who knows why. I like the boxes as well, so it's not exactly a hardship. I'm not going to be all Lamar Wilson about it and tear them up just for effect on a video. But then again, I'm not going to be like Top Pops either and panic at the slightest crease in a box either. So if it comes in a box, great, and if the box is in decent condition, even better. But if not, I wouldn't be too downhearted. And the box for this is in really good condition. I mean, the pop itself obviously is perfect, no blemishes or anything. I paid £45 for Hollywood Hogan on eBay. £45 a lot of money as far as I'm concerned to spend on a vinyl figurine, and that's the sort of price I'd not want to pay that kind of money again for anything. But when I decided that I was going to collect wrestling pops, specifically guys who had been involved in WCW, Hollywood Hogan, this version of Hogan, and I'll talk about the other two that are available in a little bit. When I decided about that, I definitely wanted to get this version of Hulk Hogan. And he's not the most valuable, but he's still a lot more valuable than your average common Funko Pop. So I paid £45. Tears weren't in my eyes, but it was a close call. But apparently, certainly at the moment, I actually underpaid for Hogan. This version is currently worth, according to Stashpedia, £66. Obviously this varies on currency and exchange rates and stuff, and I've seen the value fluctuate a little bit. It was at 70 the other day, but as I'm making this video in early November 2018, it's £66, and whatever the equivalent is in US dollars, etc. The pop itself, it was a WWE 2K15 bonus gift, like with the deluxe pack they were selling. I never had this game. Obviously I bought this pop. It technically would be second hand, but it seems as good as new, and I just wanted it. I'd not even got a video games console when this would have come out originally in 2014. So the other two Hogans that Funko have brought out, I'm not going to include talking about the ones of Freddie Funko dressed as Hogan, because otherwise we'll be here all night just getting bogged down in detail. There's one of him in a yellow shirt and one in a red shirt. Now one of them is worth a lot and the other one's reasonably inexpensive. Like one of them, and I can't remember which is which, I'm putting pictures of them both up. One of them is like valued at around 27, I think, at the moment, and the other one, for some reason, I'm not sure why, it might have been an exclusive somewhere, is valued at £200. Wow. And that's still not the most expensive WWE Funko Pop that I've seen. There's others that are even higher valued. I only collect one character per series, so the other two Hogans look great, but I've got one, and one's enough for me, at least for the moment. I have talked about this in previous videos before. Now, to talk about the man himself, Hulk Hogan is a controversial figure these days. I mean, he was always kind of controversial within the sort of wrestling world and environment in which he worked for many years, being quite the politician and very unwilling to do jobs to many of his peers. Doing jobs, by the way, is wrestling terminology for losing to an opponent. He's become more controversial in recent years when, to cut a long story short, he had relations with his friend Bubba the Love Sponge's wife some years ago, and a couple of years later audio excerpts came out of him discussing with Bubba's wife, whatever her name is, making rather racist comments, which is something that I'm totally against. By the time these racist remarks had come out, Hogan was working for WWE again. He was a Hall of Famer. He'd been inducted way back in 2005. He'd left a couple of years later and worked for TNA Wrestling, and then he came back into the WWE fold, I think around 2011, 2012. What WWE did, they stopped using him on television, and they also took the unprecedented step of removing him from their Hall of Fame, which is something that's never been done before. So he returned to WWE television, to WWE programming today at Crown Jewel in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, hosting the event, but all he did was come out at the start and wheel off a couple of catchphrases and then left, and it was like a publicity appearance, a glorified PR thing really. I know just him being sort of back in the fold, the WWE family as it were, is quite a contentious issue, not just with fans but with other members of the current WWE locker room. So I don't think we're going to see Hogan on a regular basis, and rightly so. I abhor racist language, racist remarks. They're fueled from hatred and ignorance, and although Hogan has apologised, and I think he claims what he said was maybe taken out of context, but I don't buy that particularly, because certain things you can take out of context, but when you're using the N-word and making derogatory remarks, the fact that he didn't know he was being recorded doesn't hold up either. It's a shame that the Pop is representative of a man who is now just very divisive for all the wrong reasons. The reasons it was divisive back from when I was growing up was because people didn't rate him as an in-ring performer, and they didn't like his politicking and his money-making tactics. Whereas now it's a different kettle of fish. I do believe in giving people another chance, and if he's truly sorry, I guess only Hogan, Terry Bollea as his real name is, I guess only Terry Bollea knows that deep down, but I'm a believer in not judging people until you've kind of walked in their shoes, really. And if he's truly sorry and he knows that in his own heart, then that's fine by me. But I do certainly understand and respect fans and co-workers, other wrestlers' viewpoints that he said these things and he should have been banished from the Hall of Fame permanently and never allowed back onto WWE programming. I do completely understand that point of view. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about my most valuable pop. Paid $45 for it. It's currently worth $66. He's out of the box. I'm an out-of-box collector. Hope you've enjoyed this video discussing my favourite pop and the one that's currently my most valued pop. I'm hoping to do another Funko wishlist video very soon, so subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter at WWEFatherTed. Add me as a friend on Facebook, facebook.com/the JimmyBarnes, and I'm on Stashpedia, which is JimmyBarnes, all one word. Sorted. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll be back doing another video very soon, so look out for that, and I'll see you all very soon. See ya.